Hello everyone. My name is Julie and my friend Milo. Hope this message finds you well. Today in the Julie and Milo show, we are talking about on passive again, and on passive is a topic that we will always talk about in the Julie and Milo show. You might ask, what is on passive? So, OnPassive is created with a heart. It is an information technology company. It is a license and registered in over 200 countries. It has three tangible locations. One is in Orlando, Florida, where we hold a lot of mainly all the admins. The second one is in High Tech City in Hyderabad, India, and that's where our main hub is. And the third one is in Bangalore. It's kind of hard to say, in India as well. On passive is Catmo, and Catmo spell CATMO. C stand for a complete digital solution. It is for business, for individuals, anybody, anyone can be part of OnPassive. And A stand for automation. Automation, it's 100% automatic and it is integrated with artificial intelligence. T is traffic. OnPassive deliver targeted traffic to business to individual. And M is money. Money in terms of residual income, and it's residual income for anyone that involved in OnPassive. And O stands for OnPassive, and OnPassive has always over deliver. OnPassive have 50 technology products that anyone and any business owner can use. OnPassive's vision is to change the humanity. This is so exciting, Milo, and I'm so glad to be here with you to deliver this message to everyone who's watching this. So, Milo,
I'm
please.
I'm absolutely excited to be here with the Own Passive. I mean, nothing gets me more excited than talking about Own Passive. And today we're going to be talking about insurance, and that doesn't matter whether it's health insurance, life insurance, car insurance, fire insurance, whatever kind of insurance there is. This will cover the topic of it. Is basically what we're going to do. But like you were saying, we're in 219 countries. Now, one thing we do want to make sure that you understand, we are not a network company. We are not an MLM. We are a licensed and registered company in 219, I believe it's 219 countries right now around the world. And you talked about the humanity thing. Oh my God, I love that part about it because the humanity part of it, being able to give back, being able to give the people that's down, that needs a hand up, or people that are sick, or wherever we can help out. I like to say that OnPassive is a company that's changing the world one person at a time. And it started with Ash Mafaro. Ash Mafaro is the CEO of the company. He's got a great heart. And when you understand his passion, you understand his heart, it makes a world of difference with me, how it affects me as far as the company. I love the company.
Absolutely. I resonate the same message as you are, Milo. And to be honest with you, to me, when you're talking about on passive and how it changes the world, on passive actually could be a life insurance policy. Isn't that right?
I agree with you 100% because it is going to change generational. It's going to be generational wealth, and it's going to allow people to create wealth that they've never had before, and it is an incredible opportunity. But there's still the thing that if people want life insurance, it's going to be out there, and this will help build that for them. The life insurance agent could put his ad or his website onto this platform. It will go out, it will find people that is wanting life insurance and bring them in, and it allows them to sell the life insurance, but it also brings people into the own passive platform so that then they can make, their own money, whether they've got something they want to sell or whatever. And I mean, it can go out and it can find people looking for life insurance, and you could do that by zip code, or if you can cover a state. I don't know for sure how life insurance works. I think a lot of them have certain regions that they can cover. I don't think it goes all over, but whatever it is, you can target that area and you can get the leads from that area. So if nothing else, the platform will make you money just in buying you the leads that come in, and then drop them in because you have a sales platform that brings them in, that makes them opt into you, that you get information back from them. And that's what we're all about, is finding the information, getting it to the right people. As long as it's seen by the right person, that's the main thing. That's what the targeted traffic will do for you. That's what AI will do for you. It finds that. You also have a VPN, so it's very secure. You also have a chat box that will talk to someone at 3 o'clock in the morning if you're not available to. If you're a one-person shop, it will do that for you. There's just so many things, Julie, that this can do for any type of insurance that you're wanting to sell.
Yes, and one of the product that I love so much is is OConnect. It's actually the OnPassive webinar platform that anyone could use. I mean, we are using the Zoom right now. Right now, we're using Zoom right now, but with the webinar that OnPassive creating, we can actually have all the agent in our team, all the agent in the company be in the same webinar and getting the same training at the same time. Could you talk to us a little bit more about that one?
Yeah, sure. As far as like if you were an insurance company and you were wanting to talk to all your agents or whatever, you could bring them all into a room, and this could be from around the world if you were a worldwide company. In other words, you could bring people in from all over the world, and many people. It's not with Zoom or whatever, you're going to pay a high dollar if you bring more than 100 people in. You go to 5,000, well, okay, it's going to be $500 a month or something, or 1,000 is going to be, 10,000 or $1,000 or whatever. It's going to be a lot of money per month. Where with this one, there is no limit. You can have hundreds of thousands, you can have millions of people on it, that it comes to that webinar or comes to a sales training, or if you're doing a sales presentation, you could do a sales presentation to a whole bunch of people around the world by using your key speaker and not have to fly them all over the place if you didn't want to. He could train everybody all at once. So there's huge advantages to it. And imagine if you're a car insurance company, and you need to see, maybe you wanted to know what a car looked like or something. The guy could go out there with his phone or whatever, and do a Zoom call with you right there, and you could do that. Or maybe, I don't know, there's probably even a way that you could set up where the person who had the accident, he can go out and do the filming for you or whatever, and you say, no, I need to look at this, I need to look at that. You could do that. Just so many different things that you can do with this software that's available to you.
Yes, absolutely. Not only that, let's say that I have a product that I'm offering. I'm a life insurance company or any kind of company. I have a product that I'm offering. I don't have to send email and fly all over the country, like you said, to train certain agent about the product. I could just get everybody in OnPassive webinar and be able to train that. And the people that actually have not be part of OnPassive will be able to subscribe to OnPassive. You'll be using the IP tracker. I can go back and I can connect them into OnPassive. And it's an incredible opportunity. And I believe, Milo, that everyone who heard about OnPassive would be able to be part of it. Not only that, OnPassive is hand-free, it's plug and play, and it's actually a high quality product, but there's only one subscription, to be able to use 50 of those products.
Absolutely, and there's so much that you can use in there. We can't go through them all, but you got old staff which will track all of your employees, and you can say, hey, where were you today? It'll tell you where they was at. It'll tell you their mileage, all that, and it will run right on into your books, into your QuickBooks or whatever. which is also proprietary. It's not QuickBooks, but it's something similar that tracks all your expenses, all your payables and stuff, and then it goes right into your tax accounting. So it does it all at once. Now, the other thing that I like to talk about is the I call it the O wallet. The O wallet is like your world bank. So imagine if you're a car company or you're a fire insurance company, and the person is set up on OnPassive and you are, and it comes time to pay that out. You don't have to write a check no more. You can just send that check right to them. How nice is that for the customer? That money can just be transferred immediately. There's no waiting for it, nothing like that. It's done. And today's age, people are all about being convenient, and they like things done now. It's like now, and we got the microwave, so we can get food done quicker, and so that's what we do, and sooner or later, this is what's going to happen with money and stuff, money transfers and stuff. You're not going to get away with, I'll get the check in the mail or, whatever. And same way coming from the other way. No, you don't have to put the check in the mail. Just hit the button and send it over to send your payment in, that type of thing, because it's available now, it's something that's convenient. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, and it's totally makes sense, and it's such an incredible product that Ash Mufarad is doing. I mean, attending all the founders webinar with Ash, I totally can see he has a genius mind and a golden heart. And so OnPassive is actually made for every single person on earth, from an individual to businesses, from a people that know nothing about technology can still be part of OnPassive. So if you listen to this message from Julie, from Milo today, get back to the person who shared this message with you, and get back to the person that, if you already be a founder in OnPassive, get back to the person and let the person that sponsor you here, let them know how much you appreciate it. Because if you are in OnPassive company, you have an opportunity to make a lifetime residual income. And Milo, appreciate you to share this with me about a year and a half ago.
Well, I'm glad I did too, Julie. I'm glad you come on my team because that's great. But I kind of want to back up just a little bit because I don't think I got this. I don't think I went over this. But one thing that for insurance company, that this AI that you were talking about, the AI, the automatic intelligence, what is that? What is that going to do? So in other words, let's just give a couple of examples. You're a car insurance company. And so you got it set up so that you're picking up anyone in 5 or 6 zip codes, okay? Now, whether that person talks to someone on Facebook, they're talking to someone over Alexa, they're talking to someone on their cell phone, any place this data could be picked up. Once it's picked up and goes into there, that's what AI does. AI picks that up, it brings it back, and so it would put your ad, so whatever your insurance company is, it would put that ad in front of that person. So imagine a person's going to go to a certain insurance company tomorrow, to check out the rates. And all of a sudden they see this company pops up. What's the chances that they might just text them or they might call and get a quote? Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Because they're looking for insurance. So it's all about, there again, convenience, and it's about time. Now, that can be, remember, we're talking all kinds of insurance. What if it's a life insurance quote? Same thing, you're going to get those people before anyone else does because of AI, because of, that's the way AI works. Does that make sense? Same way with fire insurance, house insurance. You go right down the list, health insurance, all of that. You don't have to make the calls no more. Hey, did you got your health insurance? We're fixing to enroll, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? This is going to pick up those people that need to enroll because it's got them on the database. Make sense?
Absolutely. It totally makes sense.
So the
Totally.
AI is a big thing, that I think I kind of skimmed over a little bit too quick there. I wanted to back up and just make sure that we understood exactly what that was about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I haven't seen anything that actually deliver targeted traffic, like bring the eyes in front of the product and the services that I'm offer. I haven't seen anything. Not only that, and for all the 50 products that on passive and more, not just 50, on
Right.
passive is continuing
And it'll continue
connecting.
to grow.
Yeah, continue to grow and continue doing it, but they only offer one time, not one time, but only one subscription, versus when you open a business, you're going to have to subscribe to probably minimum of 10 software to be able to run your business. But those 10 software or 10 subscription that you do not bring the targeted traffic to your business. So OnPassive is incredible.
Absolutely, because remember, it includes all your autoresponders, your email, all that stuff is all included. Your website hosting, your domain names, your VPNs, which makes it a virtual private network. It also you don't have to have antivirus on your computers because all the viruses are locked out on the front end. But remember, you're on a cloud, so if you load your stuff to that cloud, if something happens to your computer, for God's sake, hope a hard drive don't fail. But if it does, all you got to do is go in there and you have a backup from the day before. I know that I should back up. I never back up my computers. I know,
Same here.
I never think it's gonna get me till it does, and then it's like, oh man, why didn't I back up my computer?
Yes, yes. So I think on passive is a subject that we are going to talk about and continuously talk about. It's excited to have this opportunity and get back to the person who shared this message with you. And I hope that you will enjoy your Christmas, your new year, and looking forward to talk with you. Very soon, we're going to cover another topic. Milo, do you want to have the last word?
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's that time of year. It's December, what is it? December 18th today.
Yeah,
December 18th today. So 1 week from Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you all have a good Christmas. And think on passive. There is a lot to own passive. There's no way we can get it all in and own a video. But if you have a question, if something comes up in your mind, get with the person who sent you this or have them get with us or whatever, and we can get it sorted out for you. But get back with the
absolutely.
person who sent you the video.
Absolutely. Unpassive rock.
Good night from Nashville.